What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A preliminary report from the Iberia Parish Coroner's Office said Quawan Bobby Charles likely drowned and that the cuts on his face were likely caused after his death. The 15-year-old was taken without his parents' permission from his Baldwin, Louisiana home on October 30th. He was found on November 3rd in a sugarcane field about 20 miles from his home. Dr. Carl Ditch, the coroner in Iberia Parish, released his preliminary findings from the autopsy Friday and listed drowning as the preliminary cause of death. Ditch wrote that there was muddy water in Bobby's airways, his lungs were hyperinflated, and there was water in his sinus cavities. A photo has circulated of Bobby after his death. It shows cuts to his face and parts of his lips appear to be missing, exposing his teeth. Ditch wrote in his findings, there is no evidence of trauma to Bobby before his death. The injuries on his face were caused after his death and are likely aquatic animal activity. Bobby's family and local activists have demanded answers in his disappearance and death. They said that local law enforcement, the Baldwin Police Department, and the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office has kept them in the dark. They've commissioned an independent autopsy, and rightfully so, because you know how they like to sweep things under the rug in small towns. Well, they do it in the big ones too, but in the small towns, they tend to get away with it a lot more frequently. You dig what I'm saying? You catch my drift? Family, did I mention that Bobby is a black kid who was picked up by a white family, went to their house, stayed at their house, went missing. 3 days later, found in a sugarcane field. Shortly after Bobby's discovery, the discovery of his body, guess what happened? The white family dipped. They moved. Now, you know damn well if the shoe was on the other foot and a black family had went and scooped up some little white boy without the permission of his parents, first and foremost. But furthermore, even with the permission of his parents. And he had spent the night at these black people's house. They was supposed to be in stewardship of his life. They were tasked with the great responsibility of looking out for his welfare. And the little white boy came up missing. And they discovered him 3 days later in a sugarcane field, which, by the way, was only like 1 to 2 feet deep with water. And then they said, oh, well, we don't know what happened. We don't know, he just left. You really think that a black family would have been able to just dip? They would have arrested everybody, including the damn family dog. Everybody going to jail. No bond. But they let this family, not only has nobody been arrested, the family dipped. They let the family move away. That don't sound suspicious? This just happened, fam. He went missing October 30th. His body was discovered November 3rd. And the family dipped shortly thereafter. We're talking about less than 6 weeks later. The family just they're suspected in a homicide. And they dipped. Oh, they know what happened. Believe that. And I wouldn't be surprised if local law enforcement knew what happened. Because a lot of times they be all connected. And they sweep stuff just all day long. Somebody got to pay, man. Somebody got to pay for this. This is eerily similar to what happened to Emmett Till. Look at the way they did that. They disfigured that boy. Man, it's cold game. That's cold blood. It takes some real devils to do something like that to a child. I keep telling you, America is going backwards. Emmett Till was killed in 1955. Innocent kid. Maimed. Murdered. And here we are. 2020. 65 years later. Same old thing. The family needs to be exposed. They're living somewhere in some community, some unsuspecting community, and the people around them need to know what they're being accused of for their own safety. R.I.P. Quawan Bobby Charles. No more talk.
What them haters talking about?
Damn.